aqui. Né? Aí, ó. Vamos lá então, né? Alan Wake's American Nightmare. Eu já tô jogando faz tempo, mas eu queria só fazer uma livezinha pra provar que eu tô jogando de fato, né? Traduçãozinha da Tribu Games. Não é verdade? Tribu Gamers. Eu tenho que proteger os canos principais. Tá travando o jogo pra mim? Pera aí. Deixa eu ligar aqui o negócio da Nvidia. Não. Tá travando não. Tá bem tranquilo, na real. 120, cento e tantas peças. Esse aqui é o famoso Alan Wake 1.5, né? É o Alan Wake 1, só que com mais combate, né? É do Alan, né? Tentando escapar do Dark Place, né? Tá preso aqui no Dark Place depois que ele salvou a Alice, a esposa dele, né? Ele tá preso aqui no Dark Place. E meio que tentando escapar, né? Escrevendo histórias e tudo menos e tudo mais. Tentando escapar. Mas não tá fácil pro mano Alan Vax. Alan Zavlakos. Ivan Vlakos. Não tá fácil pro mano Valens. Na verdade. Tô com a Magnum aqui, né? Melhor arma do jogo. A.K.A. Uma bala. 2 no máximo, estourando. Melhor que a Shot. É isso mesmo? É isso mesmo. E a Magnum é arma rara, tá? Porque ela tá escondida, a Magnum, né? Ela fica meio escondida no primeiro capítulo do jogo. Tem que dar uma mexidinha nela, né?
These beings hate the light, am I correct? You should be able to turn on the lights and secure the area that way.
Doctor, can you hear me? I think we're good to go.
You secured the tanks at the
I'll start looking for the signal. Please, head back.
Vou ter que subir pela paradinha ali, né?
I guess they didn't like that.
Esse é um bagulho que eu tô até mexendo chato assim, ó.
Old damn mountains trying to kill me.
Só que eu tô achando meio toscão. É que é um jogo de combate, né? Um jogo com foco primário em combate. E o combate é fácil, tá ligado? Tipo, não é nada difícil, é muito fácil, inclusive. Olha aí. Acho que eu morri 2 vezes, mano, até agora, no máximo, assim, tipo, uma bobeira que eu fiz ali que eu morri, caí de algum lugar, uma parada assim, tá ligado? Mas de resto, mano, suavizaço, não tem nada acontecendo que seja muito difícil. Os bichos nem chegam a me encostar, né? Então até agora tá bem fácil, mas é um jogo focado em combate, né? Mas tá bem fácil. Tudo bem que eu coloquei no normal, né? Acho que devia estar insano. Vou ter colocado no insano, mas eu pensava que o insano ia mudar a gameplay demais. Tá no normal, né? Mas ainda assim, eu acho que no normal devia ter um pouco mais de desafio, mano. Tá muito fácil. Agora mais que eu peguei a Magno ainda. É uma bala só. Ai! Aí, só que eu falei, ó. Não. Muito fácil. Muito fácil, é louco. Não tem nem graça. Deixa eu baixar o microfone que tá tomando metade da webcam, né? O microfone. Pega a action shot. Fora da shot não tem muito. Ela espalha demais o tiro, né? Não tem acurácia. É acurácia que fala. Não tem razão pra tirar, pra largar a coisa aqui, né? Olha esse café, mano. Olha esse café, que cremoso. Cadê? Olha esse café, será que vai dar pra aparecer? Porra, esse café tá muito cremoso, bicho. Pô, esse café aqui tá absurdo, mano.
It's working. Please, come up here.
Pra falar mais o buzeiro ali, né? Eu tô na quest aí, né? Tô na quest aí de fazer todo o universo da Remedy, né? Desde Max Payne. E... né? Até o Control sair, né? O Control Resonant.
Find the signal?
Não joguei nenhum jogo da Remedy até
I don't
agora.
think it's quite
Quer
the
dizer,
same thing we
tirando o Alan
had
Wake 1 e o
last
Max
time.
Payne e o...
Still, we're definitely
esse daqui,
picking
né?
it up.
Are we getting the complete signal now?
I'm afraid not. Take a look at it yourself. I'm printing out a hard copy now. I'd like to ask you a question or two before that, though, if you don't mind.
Ah, peraí. Before
What's
that.
on your mind, Doctor?
Most people would find these events extremely disturbing, provided that they survive these creatures, that is. You seem to be quite adept at dealing with the situation. Why is that?
Yes. I was involved in... It's a complex story. I was in this small town, and a horrible thing from another dimension kidnapped my wife and manipulated me into writing this horror story that came true. I learned to fight it with light, and I managed to contain it and free my wife. But I was trapped in its world.
Are you serious?
Absolutely. So, I'm used to reality working in strange or even impossible ways. And I fought these things, not exactly like this, but close enough for a good while now. Of course, I have certain advantages. Was there anything else?
What did you mean when you said you
Tá
have
completamente
advantages?
doido.
At the risk of sounding like a lunatic, reality is much more fluid than people think. It can be influenced.
I didn't take you for a mystic.
I'm not. I'm a writer. And under certain conditions, I can, for lack of a better word, rewrite reality. Change things.
That's absurd.
But it works.
Assuming I believe this, why don't you simply, I don't know, write yourself some superpowers?
It's not quite that simple. You need to follow certain laws of drama, I suppose. You need to
Não.
think about consistency,
Olha aí, a tradução já tá errada aí, ó.
symbolism. Often what you write isn't anywhere near as important as what you imply. There are things out there that will take advantage of your mistakes.
You really believe in this?
Don't look at me
Eu tô
like that.
vivendo,
You experienced
caralho.
some of this yourself.
I will gladly admit that something exceedingly strange is going on. But this idea that you're somehow altering reality with your writing is ridiculous.
É.
You're essentially saying you're controlling my actions. Leaving aside the rational arguments against this, what gives you the right?
Well, it's more like having a destiny. A path you're on. You're not aware of it, but there it is. If somebody changes it, what difference does it make? It's what every writer does. If you write something that affects one of the characters, they don't really know about that.
I'm not a character. Are you saying that it's all right to take advantage of someone if they aren't aware of it?
Look, all I meant was that if you're genuinely making all your own decisions, and those decisions lead to whatever destiny you have, what practical difference does it make?
I suppose that depends on whether our destinies are determined by things like physics and probabilities, or natural reality, which is presumably neutral and impartial, or by some kind of an intelligence. If it's the latter, that intelligence makes choices based on some criteria. If we suffer as a result of those choices, there's a moral and ethical element involved, regardless of whether we're aware of its manipulations. Wouldn't you agree?
You're taking this very well. I thought you'd be hangry.
I suppose I would be if I thought you could actually do this.
Oh, well. Discussão interessante, né? Então eu até já peguei um pouco, entendi um pouco mais da lore.
Printout. Another signal fragment. The message is still not complete, but it's another piece of the weapon he has built against his adversary. Mere words on a piece of paper, but in the right hands, they will hold back the darkness.
Então vamos pro cinema agora, né? Drive-in theater. Theater.
The
Theater.
last time the
Theater.
man came to the drive-in, it did not end well. He hopes to avoid that fate this time.
In Night
He
Springs.
hopes that what he has brought with him to this place is enough.
Is enough. The 12th annual and Night Springs something film festival presents Just Desserts, a Cannibal's Tale, Sunrise, Ham, a documentary, Return of the Conquistador, American Handoff, Ham, a documentary, Night Springs VA Film Festival, something. Smile. You're being recorded. You're being watched by a surveillance camera. Very, 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 very creepy, this.
Ugh. Serena's probably out of her mind again. But I'm gonna need that key so I can get the power back on.
Tá. Tem só uma chave, tem só uma folhinha aqui, né? Papel aqui, uma página do manuscrito.
To change the world, you must craft a blueprint for the new reality. Any work of art will do, as long as it's a genuine act of creation. That's what the energies of the dark place respond to. The results may be subtle and perplexing, or far-ranging and momentous. My area of expertise, the written word, gives much more precise results than music or interpretive dance would, for instance. But words can be extremely dangerous. What you define may become reality, but so can that which you imply, even if you don't realize you're doing so.
What I imply.
To change the world, you must craft a blueprint for the new reality.
Tá errado a tradução. Tá errada a tradução. Traduzir errado ainda, porra do bagulho. Mas tudo bem. Tradução de fã, né? Eu não vou cobrar muito.
You again.
I'm really just here to get the keys so I can get the power back on.
Do you want to hold me down? It's okay. I know you like that.
Yeah, I'll just grab the keys.
I could be like your wife, little wifey, waiting at home for hubby. Or you could be the mailman, or the neighbor.
I'm already married to someone who isn't crazy, thanks. I'm just gonna go and get the power back on.
Aww.
Look, I may or may not be back. I have the access code to the booth already, so once the power is on...
You should totally come see me. We could have fun. You know.
We'll see how it goes.
Eu vou voltar pra ligar a luz apenas, tá?
You should sit down or something. Try to stay calm.
I don't want to be calm. I want to be nasty. I want to be nasty with you.
Yeah, okay.
You could do anything you want. You can use my...
Let's not even go there. I was hoping that you'd remember more, but I guess that was too much to ask.
You can use my... Ai. Alrighty.
I was about to do the weather, but I see we have a caller. Hey, you're on the air with Eddie. What's up?
Hey, Eddie, it's Ricky. You talked about fate before. You think about that a lot?
Not a lot, to be honest, but I take it you do.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Any conclusions you'd care to share, Ricky?
Well, we've got free will, right? That's in the Bible and everything.
Yeah, right, sure.
So free will, right? Am I right? I mean, if we can do what we want, how can there be fate? I mean, you don't know what's going to happen next, so there's no fate. There's just people doing stuff.
Well, I don't know, Ricky. I don't suppose you have considered the possibility that we're all here in the service of a greater purpose, incomprehensible to us,
and that what we take to be freedom is nothing more than the move of a pawn on some cosmic chessboard, limited in scope, subject to the whims of unseen players,
existing only for their entertainment.
Or perhaps we're just a twisted
reflection
of actual events that can happen
elsewhere.
Could it be that such is life in Night Springs?
Dude, what?
Food for thought, Ricky. Food for thought.
Porra, foi essa. Do nada o interlocutor de Night Springs aí começou a falar do cara do rádio. Esse cara do rádio é um dos caras mais da hora da franquia Alan Wake, hein? Porra. Porra, esse cara do rádio não... Porra, é muito zica esse cara, mano. Esse cara é gente fina, mano. Sempre é gostosinho de escutar o que ele tem pra falar. Esse cara do rádio é bom demais. Vou procurar as páginas aqui então. Vamos ver se tem umas páginas por aqui. É pra ter bastante página agora, né? Considerando que da última vez que eu vim não tinha, né? Cara, eu me pergunto pra quem que é isso daqui, tá ligado? Pra quem? Pra quem que isso aqui foi feito? Tá ligado? Eu de fato não entendo, bicho. Quem que quer esse jogo? Quem que queria jogar esse jogo na época que ele saiu? Agora, obviamente, eu quero, porque eu gosto de Alan Wake, né? Mas... Ah, pra quem gosta de Alan Wake, né, seu bobão, seu otário.
I have changed. I know who I am now. I know that I can write my own fate. Bright Falls taught me that. I know that indulging my weaknesses, giving in to fear and complacency will only drag me down. The Dark Place taught me that.
Caraca,
I'm no
o
Zen
vizinho
master.
tá...
I've not attained enlightenment. But I have learned to let go of the things that I don't need. I know that without that balance within, I become my own worst enemy. Now I strive for equilibrium, and with that, I'm strong enough to get where I want.
Ele aprendeu lá em Night Springs, né? Com os eventos de Night Springs, lá em Bright Falls, desculpa, Night Springs não, em Bright Falls. Ele aprendeu que ele pode reescrever o próprio destino, né? Essa parada que guia aí geral. Essa força maior aí, né? Mas o que eu não entendi se eles estão na realidade, se eles estão dentro do Dark Place. Será que isso aqui é o mundo real ou é o Dark Place? Eu não entendi isso aqui ainda. Talvez eu não entenda, né? Mas eu acho que é o Dark Place. Eu só não entendi como que ele tá... Ah, bom. É bom. Parando pra pensar, né? Parando pra pensar, você vai ficar parado pensando, pra não precisar parar. Ai, não morreu? Pau, pau. Vamos pensar, vamos passar parados. In Night Springs. Purururu.
I want to talk about Alice.
Maluco, doente mental.
Just look at her. She's really beautiful, isn't she? Your wife.
Peraí.
Well, our wife, really. Just my wife soon. Don't worry. I'm not gonna treat her like the others. She's special. If I wanted her dead, she would be. I've been around for a while now. So talented. You haven't seen her new work, of course. Oh, it takes my breath away. Really, she's that good. Did you know that I've got a wedding ring, too? We're that similar. She's seen me a couple times, you know? I've let her catch glimpses. She thinks she's catching things, of course.
Nossa, filha da puta,
She
mano.
thinks you're dead. It might as well be. I mean, even if you manage to keep surviving, you'll be in my trap forever.
In Night Springs.
So I'll go to her. It'll be an amazing moment. Oh my God, you're alive. I'll be the good, loving husband for as long as I can stand it. She'll love it. And then, one day, somehow, it'll happen. Maybe I'll slip up, she spots something, or maybe she just starts running her mouth. And then, I'll do it. It's gonna be sweet.
Tem desse cafezinho.
My darling wife.
My what wife? Nossa, café cremoso. Gostoso demais. Nossa, esse cara é muito, mano. Esse cara é muito ruim, velho. Cara arrombado, só. Eu vou vir aqui depois, né? Olha, vem, cara. Vem agora, não? Será que tem alguma coisa aqui? Aqui, ó, tem sim, pai.
It's obvious that for all his power, Mr. is an agent of another greater being. The dark place he came from is full of terrible alien intelligences, dark presences, and none of them should be let loose in our world. He serves one of them. He'll open the way for them if I don't stop him. But he'll do more. He'll take over my life. He already has my face. He already uses my name. He'll become Alan Wake in every way imaginable and corrupt everything. Unless I can stop him.
Eu queria que mais jogos fizessem isso, pai. Fazer umas notinhas, só que com dublagem, tá ligado? Porra, mano, não aguento ficar lendo essa parada não, bicho. Ficar lendo em voz alta é ruim demais. Dói a garganta. As merdas que eu tô falando.
Like a little hamster in a wheel. Go ahead and keep running for all the good it'll do ya.
Por risco de ação, troco. Troco sim, senhor. Troco sim, senhor. Tem nada pra cá, não. Ah, só fica até uma mirazinha. Tomara que eles tenham melhorado esse sistema de mira no Alan Wake, mano. Não deu uma melhorada, mas mudado, né? Não sei se tem como melhorar algo que tá muito bom. Mas com certeza mudado ele. Vai ser do cacete. Ah, tem coisa aqui atrás. Tem coisa aqui atrás também. Tá dentro.
The dark place is utterly hostile to human life. It eats at your mind, wants you to succumb to madness. Your own thoughts can turn against you. Every shadow conceals a threat that attacks at the slightest sign of weakness. You're under endless assault. Every day is a struggle for survival. But I've learned to take care of myself. I focus on Alice, our life together, my need to be with her. That takes me a long way in the dark place. As long as I have my gun and the flashlight.
Temos que encontrar elas. Uso de Alan Wake. Cara, as músicas desse jogo são absurdas, mano. Não as músicas soundtrack, mas as músicas cantadas são muito lindas, mano. Muito lindas e muito boas, muito gostosas. Eu gosto muito. Assim, mano.
For Serena Valdivia, burning the midnight oil was more of an exception than a rule. A procrastinator and a perfectionist, she often worked when she wouldn't be disturbed. Tonight was especially important. The film festival would open tomorrow, and there was still so much to sort out. It wasn't that the work hadn't been done. She just didn't feel like she had completely mastered everything yet.
Tá traduzido errado, né? Para ser podia fazer hora extra era mais uma exceção do que regra. Ela era negativa, tá errado isso aqui, não é negativa. Ela era procrastinadora, né? Ela ficava procrastinando, né? E perfeccionista. Vou até pedir pra rodar de novo aqui, calma aí.
For Serena Valdivia, burning the midnight oil was more of an exception than a rule. A procrastinator and a perfectionist, she often
Procrastinator.
worked when she wouldn't be disturbed. Tonight was
Ela ficava procrastinando, procrastinator. Tá traduzido errado. Né? Ou então algum contexto muito maluco aí do inglês que eu não catei. Até agora a única palavra que... né? Até agora o contexto de procrastinator é só isso daí, né? Pelo menos que eu sei. Nham. Oximão. Aqui eu ver. Combate a competição. Ixi, mudou o bagulho. Mudou a parada. Tá, isso aqui pisca verde, né? Então... Nossa, esses bichinhos. As arminhas. Nossa. Bugadaço o som. Entra no edifício do projetor. Alright.
If you die, you lose. If you quit, you lose. If you make it to the end of the loop, you still lose. Sucker.
Porra, que é isso? Sucker. Porrada. Tanto aquela. Ah, porra, não. Isso aqui é uma merda. Pode tirar já. Pode tirar já. Eu não gosto de dar bala assim, não. Eu pensava que ia ser mais forte a parada, né? Mas é bem mais ou menos. Vou jogar mais um pouquinho. Jogar mais um pouquinho com ela, né? Eu vou voltar. Será que eu volto lá só pra ligar a luz? Vou voltar lá só pra ligar a luz. Nossa, cano cerrado. Não, Magnum... Não, não. Magnum não troca por nada, não. Vou botar lá pra ligar a luz, né?
It's you.
I guess you're back to normal again?
I don't know if I'm ever gonna be normal, but thanks. I know you didn't have to come back for me like this.
I couldn't just leave you like that. I'm sorry about the whole thing.
Not your fault. At least I'm not Little Miss Whore Slut anymore. Ugh, that's just... Hey, thanks for not, you know, taking advantage.
No problem.
Caralho, esse é o Alan fucking Wake. Você acha que ele vai ter uma... Você acha que ele vai querer, né? Porra, é o Alan Wake. Respeita o Alan Wake, por favor.
You don't seem too weirded out even though this is happening again.
Honestly, that pales in comparison with having that thing inside my head. I mean, it's crazy, but...
I understand. I can really mess you up.
This is weird. I think what he did left something. I can feel that things are different. I just know that time's acting wrong. I don't know how to describe it. It's like I can sense it.
I'm not surprised. A close encounter with these forces, it stays with you. Changes the way you see things. Some people can't deal with that. They just lose it.
Well, it's early yet. I'm not ruling anything out.
Sono, hein? Primeira vez que eu começo a jogar, eu fico com sono. Nossa. Nossa, que tá jogando Overwatch, mano. Nossa senhora, que tristeza, hein? Que declínio. Nossa. Cara, que declínio do Alonsoca, mano. O cara jogando Overwatch em pleno 2026, velho.
I'm gonna go make my way into the projector booth.
Okay. Is there anything I can do? About the situation, I mean?
No, it's a trap for me. I'm gonna have to go deal with it.
Uh-huh. And you got a plan, is that it?
I think I have a chance. Yeah.
Também que ninguém reclamou, né? Porque essa porra saiu. Geral ia ficar tipo, ah não, olha aí, Alan Wake Woke aí, ó. Olha o Wake Woke aí, ó. Woke Alan Wake.
Getting it yet, genius?
Olha o Wake Woke aí, ó. Olha o Wake Woke aí, ó, meu. Olha o Wake Woke aí, ó. Muita lacração nos games. Tá bom, já vi essa cutscene as duas aí, já. Chega a raiva. Olha o Wake lactação aí, ó. Olha a lactação no Wake aí, ó. Para na minha cola, filho. Tchau. Que deu, né? Aí começa o loop então aí.
The champion of light knows that the time itself is about to end. At least for him. He can feel the dead end rushing towards him. But there is time to act. Incomplete or not, he has the weapon.
I don't have the whole thing. But maybe it's enough.
Aqui o Death Rally aqui, ó. Death Rally foi o primeiro jogo da Remedy, né? É. Eu joguei um pouquinho de Death Rally. Eu tenho na Steam. O primeiro jogo da Remedy, jogo antigaço. Será que vai retornar o tempo? Vai acabar o jogo aqui. Eu acho que aqui agora retorna o tempo de novo, né? Terceira vez.
Not enough. You're trying to be cute, aren't you? What are you up to? It's a waste of time, buddy. You should just lie down and die. Let me take over. This is the only thing you've got coming to you. From here to eternity. No matter how many times you come back.
Tá bom, né? Another one.
Time folds back on itself. Again, his senses scream as the very impossibility of what is happening assaults them. But the champion of light endures.
Show me the champion of light.
Each time he gets a little
I'll
closer,
show you the
each time
herald of
another
dark.
detail falls into place. Now the trap works against the Herald of Darkness.
The Herald of Darkness. Champion of light. I'll show you the herald. Lost in the net. Ooh. Eita, rapaz.
Holy shit. What are you, the King Hillbilly?
King Hillbilly? That's crazy. Nasty crazy. Mamo. And I'll show you the herald of darkness. Lost in
Thor and Odin Anderson, old gods of Asgard. I still don't quite know what to make of them. I know they used to be rock stars who modeled their stage personas after Norse gods. I know they're old. I know that in their day they fought the darkness as I do. I know they're demented and insane, ravaged by age and self-abuse. But there's something in them, something powerful that took hold when they were touched by the powers beyond. A thing that goes far beyond just stage names. Something godlike.
É porque eles são os Old Gods of Asgard, né? O nome deles é Anderson, né? Interessante aí, né? Show me
Right on cue, bubbling to the surface from untold depths, the horrors come. The emerging monsters do not expect the warm reception that has already been prepared for them.
Oh shit. It's already been prepared? De novo essa porra. Ah. Say,
Stop.
say
Saving Emma.
what you want, but don't leave me. No direction. Down, 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 down.
Getting the Andersons into the recording studio was a struggle and a half. But once they actually picked up the instruments, something happened. They were two old men, and they weren't. They were doddering bags of bone, and they were barely contained power. And there was music. Barry rubbed his hands together. He knew how to pick a winner. Now all they needed was some direction on how to make things a little more modern. Barry had never produced a thing in his life, but he knew what he liked. He knew Balance Slays the Demon was going to be a hit.
Yes, sir. Vamos. Bom, acho que agora...
Is it bad that this time I just went over?
Not as long as I show up, I guess.
Morre não? Que ruim.
Clear now.
All clear, baby girl. Well, yo, man. I hope that guy.
Thanks for saving me again. I'd hate to die before I'm scheduled to be murdered.
I guess I have you to thank for setting everything up at the oil derrick.
Yeah, well, I figured that if we were going to go over this again, we might as well try to be smart about it, huh?
I appreciate it. You took a big chance doing that. You okay?
What do you think? I've died twice. I remember everything pretty clearly now. You said I was gonna be okay.
I don't know what happened.
No, it's not your fault. I think one of those, what did you call them? The takers? I think they did something to the power and they got me that way.
I'm sorry.
I got the keys from the dead guy in that room. And I'm not handing them over until you do something about this. I'm sick of getting killed.
Justíssimo.
Fair enough. You seem calmer now.
I tried freaking out. It didn't do much good for me. I guess you get used to the craziest stuff.
Good for you.
Plus I figured I'd take the edge off, you know?
Mm-hmm. Those herbal supplements are pretty good, huh?
Oh yeah.
I wanted to try to explain things to you now since you're calmer, but maybe this isn't the best time after all.
Oh shit, yeah. Better not get all metaphysical on me now. Seriously, I'm like 2 sentences away from thinking how we could all be like atoms on God's skin or something.
Or figments of somebody's imagination?
Wow. I'm just gonna try to chill out and not think about that or getting murdered or anything, if you're cool with that.
Gotcha.
Eita, trocar Magnum. Trocar Magnum com toca-fita.
Well, art lovers, are you feeling neglected? You shouldn't. You know Eddie Rodman's got love for you, which is why I actually hauled myself out of bed before noon, just so I could record an interview for your pleasure. Enjoy. Now, I'm sure you all know the annual Night Springs Visual Art Show is coming around again, and it's a big deal for us. If you can call it a business, that's a little controversial, I know.
I have seen the darkness twist flesh into new shapes before, but encountering these giants is an extremely disturbing experience. It's as if the genre has been switched on me. There's something out of Pulp Fiction. Twice as tall as normal men and stronger than forklifts, their lumbering gait and slow-witted demeanor brings to mind some kind of mean-spirited caricature of a feeble-minded hillbilly.
Oh, that's okay. Money makes the world go around, no doubt about it.
And that's one of my guests here at the studio, Serena Valdivia. She's a curator at the Night Springs Gallery of Visual Arts and she's in charge of the NSVA Film Festival, held this year at the Old Night Springs Drive-In Theater.
Hello, Eddie. It's great to be here. And let me just say that it's a wonderful venue.
Absolutely. And with her is one of the filmmakers, somebody who's actually primarily known as a renowned photographer, Alice Wake.
Hello.
Alice, I've seen a lot of your work over the years. It's very impressive. My wife's a big fan, actually.
Oh, thank you.
You've gained quite a bit of fame as a photographer, but that's not why you're here, right? You actually have a film. That's a little surprising.
For me, too. I really wouldn't be here at all if it weren't for Serena.
You two are friends, I take it?
Yeah, we move in the same circles. So, about a year ago, I heard about all this footage she'd shot, and I got to see some of it, and then I started pestering her about actually putting it out there, because it was really good. I didn't really want to show it. It felt too personal.
Well, yes, I can understand that. It features your husband, and he's, well...
He's dead.
I thought he was missing.
It's been 2 years. This sounds awful, but yes, I believe he's dead. Otherwise he would have, well, you know.
Yeah, I understand. Well, hold that thought, and we'll be right back.
Ok, this. Noikzinho aí está com o morto. Será que no Noik 2 ele reencontra a esposa dele? Acho que não, mas veremos.
Emma wasn't sure exactly when the man arrived at the motel, but from what she could tell, the party started almost immediately. It was infectious, spreading from one room to another. He was mercurial, almost as if he was flickering through the scene, telling a joke here, throwing an insult there, oozing sex and violence and excitement. She had never seen someone like this before. He looked at her and smiled, and she felt her heart flutter a little. She knew he was the kind of man mothers warn their daughters about, but she told herself it didn't matter.
Alanzão aí, pica. Pica. Vai perando. Atirando Alan Wake.
So I've been thinking about Barry. I don't know what to do about him yet. I mean, I'm not gonna keep him around, that's for sure. Al? Ugh, little parasite. Your best friend. Really? That's the best you can do? I actually kind of like the guy. He's a plucky little butterball. He plays the clown. That's a hard road to take. But I don't need him sticking his fat face in my business. Did you know he's been hanging out with the sheriff from that shitty little town? They keep in touch. Barry's about the only guy who insists that you're not dead. How about that? I might keep him alive for a while. Just to see him go to pieces when I fire his ass. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Ok. Tem uma folha por aqui? Acho que não, né? Será que tem coisa no diner? Hum. Do nada, tô com sono pra caralho. Do nada, bicho. Não. É que é daqui pra fora mesmo, né? Não tem muito o que fazer.
Okay. I really don't think they can get to the power now.
Thank you. That's a relief. Here's the keys that you needed.
Thank you.
Hey, I have to tell you, at the diner, I went there with him. The guy who looks like you, okay? I know I said that I didn't.
Yeah, I figured. Want to talk about what happened at the diner?
There was this guy from the observatory, and he just attacked the poor dude, smashed his face into the tabletop a bunch of times. It was horrible. I didn't know that he was gonna do that. I swear. And I just ran. I just left him there. I didn't even try to help.
There was nothing you could have done. It's not your fault.
Well, he's dead in that motel room now, so excuse me if I feel pretty shitty about it anyway.
Você não deve se culpar.
I just didn't want to get involved. I have this tendency to just drop everything and run. I don't think I'm a bad person, but I didn't even call the cops. I'm such a coward.
If you'd called the cops, we'd have dead cops. He's not human. Do you understand? It's not your fault.
But I could have tried to stop him.
Believe me, if you had, you'd be dead.
Não.
You seem to be doing a little better now.
Yeah, I guess it just got easier once I got this thing off my chest. I just feel so guilty about it, especially because I didn't pick up on any of the warning signs. I just really liked hanging out with him, you know? He was smart and charming and funny and hot. The way you could be, I guess.
I guess.
What's the deal with this guy anyway? He looks like you, he uses your name. Why does he do this stuff?
I'm not sure myself. Maybe he's just evil or my dark half. He does a lot of the stuff I'm trying really hard to get away from. Things that just messed up my life.
I guess all those murders don't help either.
Yeah, I could do without the murders and the end of the world. Listen, I need to get going.
Yeah, go. I think I'm good now. I hope.
Good luck. If it all goes well, maybe this is the last time we meet like this.
God, wouldn't that be great?
Just keep those lights on, okay?
Mente odeio Alan Wake.
The fate of countless individuals hangs in the balance, threatened by the machinations of the Herald of Darkness. And yet, for a moment, the Champion of Light breathes a little easier. He has saved one life. For this moment, it is enough. And soon, perhaps, he can put an end to this.
Nossa senhora, mano, que sono. Caralho.
Returning to the observatory for what he hopes is the final time, the man feels anticipation and dread in equal measure. Soon, he knows he will have what he needs.
Tá errada a tradução de novo, né? Pra variar.
Hello, I was expecting you. I've already taken care of the imaging array, but you should still look into securing the primary coolant flow. With some luck, you may be able to light the area before these things even show up.
Thanks for tuning in for the second part of our interview with Serena Valdivia and award-winning photographer Alice Wake. Now, Alice, we were talking about your husband, Alan Wake. Is that a sore subject for you?
Well, a little bit. Of course it is. The way I see it, we had our good times and our bad times, and on the whole, we had a lot of good times. He really made me happy. I don't mind being reminded of him.
So you're over him?
I don't know if I'll ever be that, entirely. I still think about him every day, literally. I still find myself hoping for... Well, sometimes I think I see him just standing somewhere, watching me. I think most people who lose someone they love experience things like that. But on the whole, I'm doing all right. 2 years is a long time to adjust, and I'm not really the type to wallow in the negative.
Well, I know there are a lot of stories about Alan. He seemed to have something of a wild streak.
That's not really what our show is about, though. Look, all that stuff really gets blown out of proportion. He had his problems, but it's really frustrating for me because people like to talk. They love to tell these crazy stories, and they never really knew him at all.
Well, the character he created, Alex Casey, is a household name. The books still continue to sell. There's been talk of a TV series, a movie, a video game. Must be nice to know that his work is still being appreciated by so many readers.
Yes, of course, but I don't really deal with the business side. I leave that to Alan's agent.
That would be Barry Wheeler. Actually, I just interviewed him. He's currently in the music business.
Mm-hmm.
And he's also Alan's friend. Do you two keep in touch?
We talk regularly. Like I said, he handles the business side.
I think we should talk about her film.
Yes, of course, you're right. I'm Eddie Rodman, talking to Alice Wake and Serena Valdivia, and we'll be right back.
Show me the Show me the champion.
I believe we're ready to look into the sky.
Right there, Doctor.
Stanley. I'll show you the hero. Lost in the never-ending.
This act of creation is exhilarating and frightening. Subtext and symbols loom eager to take effect. Causality and consequence become domino chains that stretch into infinity. The more fundamental the change, the more unpredictable the variables become. Reality is too complex to control completely. Ordinary questions become meaningless. Who created who? What is really real? Everything is as real as everything else. You learn to let go of the things you can't control and go with the flow, or go insane.
Let's go. Pau, pau. Show me the champion. Aqui eu já peguei todas as armas principais, né? Então, todas as armas eu acho
The
que eu já
man
peguei.
before Dr. Meadows was handsome and slick. He moved with lazy confidence and didn't bother to pretend that he wasn't staring
Lazy
at her.
confidence. Cadê o
She
lazy?
didn't mind, at first. Then the man flicked open the knife and shoved her out of the control room so she wouldn't hear the signal, whatever it was. Outside, she pulled her lab coat closed and thought about running. She didn't. She didn't think she'd get very far. Not from him. She never was entirely sure why he spared her.
Ah, então ela gosta dos bad boys. Bad boys, bad
The
boys.
film noir poster reminded me of Alex Casey, the detective's cool exterior never cracking even with the gun pointed in his face. In the back room, all the lights had been turned off, except for the lone spotlight which illuminated the bright red fire extinguisher on the wall.
Falta um negocinho, né? Página perdida. Fragmento 3. Página perdida já era, né? Então, vixi, F total. Efferson. Será que tá pra cá? Aquilo lá, mano. É luz. É lâmpada. Putz, não vai ter, mano. No F. Perdi uma paginazinha só. Eu tá aqui. Efferson. Nossa, que sono, velho. Show me the champion of light. I'll show you the road of darkness. Lost in the cha-ra-chi-cha.
Come on in.
This is what you look like. Does that bother you? I bet it does. I'm not just wearing your face, you know. It goes a lot deeper than that. There's a lot of you and me. All the best parts. At first, I was just an idea. But they kept telling all those stories about you. You already had that rep. And then you disappeared mysteriously. And then, the stories about bad, crazy Alan Wake came true. And here I am. That's the best part, isn't it? When that happens, you can always count on Cauldron Lake. I'm just as real as you are. And I'm the improved version. No fears, no doubt, no weaknesses, no self-deception here. I don't let anything drag me down. I know you like I know myself. I know it bothers you that I'm like this, that I use your name, crawl my way into your life. But I only do it because I'm better at being you than you ever were.
Ah! Nossa, percebi um negócio. Percebi um negócio 2 anos depois. Nossa.
We need to protect the telescope or we can't complete the signal.
Nossa, eu morri, mano. A terceira vez que eu morri. Third death. Mas eu tava curtindo a música, né?
We need to protect the telescope or we can't complete the signal. There,
Good
I
shit.
have it. But I wish these things would stop blatantly violating the laws of physics in my observatory. That's just rude. Are you all right?
I'll live.
I'm glad. I'll send the lift down to you. I remember our previous encounters very clearly now. But technically, if this really is a loop in time, we've never met before. I don't know why our awareness persists, but it's bloody fascinating.
Doctor?
You know, I know physicists who would give 15 years of their lives for a chance to experience something like this.
I'd imagine that being stalked by horrible axe murderers would curb their enthusiasm a little.
Clearly you've never met hardcore physicists.
I'm glad you're in such good spirits, but
The signal! Yes, it's completed.
finally. If all goes well, this should be the last time we go through the loop.
You know, I just realized that I don't have any memory of what happens after you leave. What does that mean?
I don't think it means anything. If everything goes well, you just keep going. I don't show up here like this again, no more bad guys. Things go back to normal.
Let's hope you're right. I'd love the opportunity to look into this in more detail.
Looks like you've accepted the situation.
I'm a pragmatist. If this is a delusion, at least my first psychotic episode is anything but boring. Really, Mr. Wake, at the end of the day, I'm a scientist. I love mysteries. I love not knowing. Whatever else this might be, it's absolutely fascinating. I wonder how far this reaches. Is everybody in the world experiencing this?
Who knows? I think reality's probably pretty fragile right now. Doctor, I can see you're very enthusiastic about this. I'd appreciate a bit of discretion.
Are you suggesting that we should suppress this?
No. You can do what you like, but I want you to leave me out of it.
But surely, with the things you know, the things you've experienced, you can replicate any of these results. We could—
Let me be blunt. If you drag me into this, I'll deny everything. I'll lie like my life depended on it. And writers are damn good liars. Word of advice. This is things man was not meant to know territory. You get into this, chances are you'll open up a door into a world of hurt. Believe me, I know.
I see.
Bitch! Okay. Ciao.
In a strange way, he feels at ease. He is armed with his own words, and when the time comes, they will be enough or they will not. For now, he's content to let the currents take him toward the final confrontation.
In Night Springs. The final confrontation.
Once more, we return to the drive-in. If he's aware of the absurdity of arming oneself with a few sentences and standing against a power that can pierce time itself, he doesn't show it. The man has his share of weaknesses, perhaps more, but cowardice is not among them.
Ele já meteu aqui no lado, filho.
Oh, you got yourself a little plan, do you?
Yeah. Dum. Sério que não vai quebrar aqui? Eu jurava que ia quebrar aqui e sair estourando tudo. Oh yeah!
Never getting out of this wake, never! Don't worry, I'll take care of your wife and your life!
GG's. Fora que eu não encontrei quase nada aqui, né, mano? Página... Ixi. Página perdida. Será que não tem página nessa última aqui, não? Porra, eu paguei por não ter explorado, né, velho? Na segunda eu acho que eu não explorei. Ou na primeira? Não, na segunda eu explorei. Essa primeira que eu não explorei. Primeiro loop. Paguei caríssimo.
Do it, but I'll send you right back to the beginning.
Falar com a mina lá, né?
What? You think whatever it is you're gonna do is gonna make a difference? This'll end up just like before.
Vai viver a minha vida aí, capaz de o saco, bicho. Nunca vi isso. O cara tá com o corpo do Alan Wake, tá com a mente do Alan Wake, tá com tudo do Alan Wake, em vez de viver a vida do Alan Wake, ele fica aqui enchendo o saco.
Burning away the darkness that protects them. When I'm fighting for my life, I find myself slipping into a state of intense concentration that makes the beam of my flashlight seem more powerful and focused. I used to think it was just my imagination, something brought on by the adrenaline and fear of death. But now I'm not so sure. I've been touched by powers that I can't begin to truly comprehend. And they've left a mark. I'm starting to think this might be a part of it.
I've been around for a while now, you know? While you've been indisposed, stuck in the darkness, I've been busy. I operate in the shadows, not always literally, you understand? I'm a little more resilient than those I've taken, but I do my best work in the dark. And there's so much darkness out there that goes deep. And the things that live in it are bad, big bastards. They don't mind getting a little bit of elbow room. All that chaos and madness, it doesn't really do that much down there. It's like pouring a glass of water into the ocean, right? But up here, yeah, you can really make an impact. All they need is someone to bring them all the way through. But first, I had to take care of you. You party pooper. You're stuck in an eternal cycle now. The sun's never coming up for you. Everything else? Do my thing. Getting a bit of quality time with Alice. That's a little something for me. And I deserve it.
Alrighty. Bicho otário da porra. Go.
I held the film canister in my hands. I saw her name written across it in big letters, followed by the title. It was a time capsule, moments snatched from times gone by, from a past that I hoped could also be our future. It was my salvation, our chance to be together. A tin can with a bit of magic in it that she didn't even know about. Something I could put to good use. There were only moments left before I had to face him. The clothes I wear now I shaped from dreams and memories. It's an old outfit, originally from the 90s. The last time I wore it was when I was still writing and Alice and I took a vacation in the desert before our troubles began. The night before, we'd been at a party, and I had dressed to the nines. On that lazy day, I put on these old clothes, worn and comfortable. Alice made a joke about grunge. I felt a little embarrassed, but I stuck with them. We were very happy. I'm sheathed in good memories to remind myself of what is at stake.
Quer dizer, roupas boas e roupas legais sempre tem que ser confortável. Não pode vestir um bagulho que vai ser ruim pra você.
Oh, hey.
I'm hoping I can put an end to this now.
You'd better. I really don't want that to happen to me again. It's like somebody vomited in my brain, like a sleazy movie that keeps looping in my head.
I'll stop this, I swear.
You know the part that's really screwed up? If you mess it up, it'll just keep happening forever, right? I don't think I can deal with that.
Don't think about that.
I don't think of anything but.
Hey, afterwards, when all this is done, look me up. This thing, I can probably help you deal with it.
I don't know. It's almost like I'm not even in the same world anymore. Everything's just weird now.
Yeah, I know. A lot of that'll pass with time, but being touched by the darkness, it's rough on you. It's a lot to process, and I just don't want you to get completely screwed up by this.
Might be a little late for that, to be honest.
Yeah, well, there's degrees. At least you're not at a point where you go around picking fights with people over not changing their light bulbs often enough.
What?
Never mind. All I'm saying is,
Yeah.
you're not alone with this. And anyway, you're friends with Alice, so...
A mina lá
you
do
know,
Alan Wake.
any friend of hers.
Thank you.
A mina do Alan Wake, como é que é o nome dela mesmo? É a The Poet and His Muse, right?
Hello, folks, and welcome to the third part of our pre-recorded interview with Serena Valdivia and renowned photographer Alice Wake. So, tell me about the film.
It's called Sunrise, and it really wasn't something I ever thought of as an actual film. It was just footage, things I saw and happened to shoot. It's not a medium I'm very much at home with. You shouldn't put yourself down. You've got a great eye. Maybe, but experience is another thing.
Because you're primarily a still photographer.
Yes, exactly. So I'm really used to thinking of the world in terms of snapshots. I frame something and try to pick the right moment, and then reveal that moment to people. Moving images are a different story. I'm still learning a lot about it, to be honest.
So, this is a new thing for you?
Or maybe I'm just a slow learner. But showing it like this is definitely a new step for me. It's a little weird taking something this intimate and showing it to everybody. Not that the material itself is somehow shocking. It's just that those were private moments.
But that's why it works, because it feels genuine. It's not so much a story as it is a sort of an echo, showing us how you saw your husband at the time. It's not really about the sunrise itself or Alan watching it. It's about you two together.
I suppose. It's funny, looking at it now, especially now that it's been edited like that. It takes on a life of its own, almost. It's a kind of a fantasy.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
No, you're right. I'm glad you talked me into it.
Let's go. This is the end. Agora nunca então. Agora nunca então. Acabou o jogo, é isso mesmo? Ou vai ter mais uma? Pra acabar. Olha que eu tô ficando cansado já. Muito repetido.
Again, the champion of light enters the final trap. The new reality is almost here. All he needs to do is change the details of the scene, push it past the breaking point, and the rest will snap into place.
Agora nunca.
Oh, come on, buddy. Why don't you... What? What is this? No! No! You can't do this! All I did was take the things you always wanted and never had the balls to go for. It's my turn now. It's my life. It's my life.
Alan? Is it really you?
It's really me.
two lovers, held apart for far too long, enveloped in the light of a glorious dawn. They both feel it. He's home at last. Are these actual events, or merely a dream? A memory, or a glimpse of what is to come? One thing is certain.
No.
This scene takes place in another time, and another place, far, far away from Night Springs.
Far, far away from Night Springs. Oh, wow. GG's. GG's. Remedy Community.
Watching the sun come up, and I've realized I can never return. Oh, baby, feels good. Watching the sun come up.
Creative director Sam Lake. Sam Lake. Sam Lake.
And the sky is a picture of violence, blood red and steely blue. It has beauty that can never be silenced. Oh yeah, it reminds me
GG's. Alan Wake's American Nightmare.
No? Al?
GG's, né? Alan Wake's American Nightmare.